bitches ain't nothing but holes and tricks. What is going on, everybody? I am going to go and do another modern battle. So, that was a good, snappy, quick intro. Let's get into this. So, it's me, Legendary Vendetta, in the yellow corner. I am going to be playing a modern army, and I am against, in the red corner, let's give up. Anyway, so he played traditional. Now, I'm not gonna lie, traditional versus modern. I actually think traditional is probably easier to play for some reason, unless the modern guy has got retarded units. Like, I don't know, he's got a shit ton of Infantry Marine or Royal Marines. Generally, he'll do very, very well and cut you down before you even get near to him. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the units. So I ran my spear levy. They should be on either side, protecting the flanks from any cavalry charges. We saw that in Battle 19, where the guy exposed both of his flanks, and I just crapped on him with cav. But to carry on, I've also got 3 Red Bear Infantry units because of that melee attack. You'll have White Bear, Red Bear, Black Bear, you know, multicoloured bear. You'll have all those different coloured bears, and they'll have their own little speciality. Red Bear is melee, so you want to be bringing Red Bear if you're going to be bringing any bears to a traditional versus modern battle. And I also have got my White Bear on the flank to give some fire, dish out the bullets. And I've also got some matchlock catchy just because I could. These are more or less just to fill up the spare dosh. And over here, for some reason, Captain J. Thompson felt like rocking the traditional armour, so we'll just leave him at that. It looks like Captain Cabinet. Captain J. Thompson probably is a descendant from Captain Cabinet, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And over here on the red corner, oh, we've got Famirez. We've got him, and he has got some Bow Ashigaru, which, I'm not going to lie, I'm beginning to quite like bow units coming into modern battles. They do bring a bit of variety, they change the playstyle a little bit, and actually they're kind of quite good, I think, in modern battles. Won't dish out a lot of pain, but they're annoying as fuck. That's what I'm going to say about them. He's got some Yari Sam, he's got some Yari Ashigaru, he's got Lone Sword Ashigaru, he's got Katana Samurai, and he's also got some Yari Ashigaru. Oh, and he's also hiding another Yari Ashigaru in the corner. He's also fielding some light cav and his General. So let's get rocking into this battle. We've got the, what is it, Sword Dojo and the Archery Dojo? Yeah, Archery Dojo. They are what we shall be fighting for. Now, this is a pretty decent map. It's got a good terrain. The topography, getting out the geography terminology, ladies and gentlemen. So the topography of the field, if you don't know what that is, it's levitation. So it's hilly over here, it's not over here. That is what topography basically means. So it's got a nice, good topography. It's up and down a little bit. Got some tactics in there. Going to get some tired units from running up hills. And you know what I'm talking about. You probably don't, because I'm probably on drugs right now. So let's get some sweet visuals of this shit. Yeah. Now, I have been trying to do some modern tactics. There is this ladder thing I keep on meaning to do, but it's so hard to execute. It really is. Basically, you have one line infantry here, another one here, and another one here. Traditional guy charges at you with a shit ton of melee troops. First unit fire, retreat. While they're retreating, second unit fires, retreats. At that point, the first guy would have set up and started reloading. These guys would have started retreating when they fired, and the third guys would have fired as well. And it just basically, you just keep on rolling your troops back, reloading, and putting a constant fire of line on the enemy. But unfortunately, it's extremely difficult to pull off, and I'm still trying to do it. It can be done. It can be done, and I'm going to try and do it. And I'm pretty sure it would annoy the crap out of a traditional guy. So that's definitely a good reason to try and do it. So this is some poor positioning. You always want to be looking sort of head level with your troops if you've got gun units. Because, you know, they can't see over this little ridge. All their bullets are just going to shoot straight into the ground in front of them, and it's not going to be very effective. So that's some poor management on my part. But what I did try to do is try and lump my guys up on this side of the field, because I basically wanted him to run uphill charge into me, and I need to elongate this front line out. And I think I start shooting at them. What I get a few? Oh, we get a few shots off. The light cav is getting under heavy fire. Unfortunately, I left my white bear infantry ready for a cavalry charge on the flank because I have not covered it with spears. So I'm going to march up my red bears to meet the enemy head on, and I'm trying to protect my flank from any light cav charges. Oh, ow, what the hell was that from? Some bow units or something? I don't know. And we're going to pop off a few more shots, ow, 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 and I'm going to charge in J. Thompson. Except I'm just going to get counter-charged, fantastic. So he's going to start shooting at me with his bow infantry. Oh, that's dealing a bit of damage. Oh no! His other bow infantry is just going to get slaughtered by my red bears when they get up the hill. Yari Ashigaru are good. No, Yari Ashigaru? Bow Ashigaru. They are kind of good, but only in mass numbers. If you have an awful lot of Bow Ashigaru, then they will do very well, and they will pick out a lot of men with just a mass of arrows. But really, if you just got one or two units, it's not really worth bringing, unless you want to annoy your opponent. So, he's charged his general in. My general is getting beaten the crap out of because he's ranged. So that is definitely a good idea to put a little bit of melee stats on him. My spear levy is just getting shot to fuck with bow units. And it's not really looking too great. My formation's everywhere, although I have put this building kind of in the corner, so he has to either attack this side or he has to attack that side, which is definitely a good idea. He then charges in his general, which is not a good idea because he'll probably die in a sec after he gets charged by spear levy. So I'm beginning to elongate my red bear infantry. This is what you need, this is what you want. You want to have the longest front line as you can because they can't do kneel and fire. So you want as many of them to shoot at once. Oh, I love the smoke. The smoke effects are very, very nice in this game. Anyway, he's going to start running as Yari Samurai. At this point, I then charge in my spear levy. This is what you want to be doing. You want to be... Oh no! These guys, the white bears, should also be in their guard mode. What you want to be doing is that you want to place your shit spear levy in front of your gun units to soak up any charges. They'll hold them in place, and your white bears can just continue firing, which is definitely a good thing. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get there in enough time, and my white bears are going to rout. So I begin to get my matchlock catchy on the side of this hill, pull them back, take some more shots. Now this was pretty bad. What he should have done is he should have got all of his men, and he should have just charged them into this, pretty much. Because then that would have made my red bears unable to fire. And his melee attack should be... Yeah, he's got 14 melee attack on that katana unit. He's got 11 on that. He could clean house on this red bear infantry. Really, really good. So we're just going to start taking even more shots into his units. Hopefully they're going to rout, which I'm not sure if they will. Ooh, cinematic potential. I'm going to try and do another cinematic as well at some point. It'll probably feature one of this battle and maybe a few others. It's got some good shit in it. And these guys are almost routing, even though they've only lost about 30 odd men, 35 men, 36 now. And these guys are being shot to fuck with my boat, or his bow Ashigaru, and at this point I was shitting myself. I'm not going to lie, this was awful. These guys decided to be all dog-legged and not decide to shoot, which is not very good really. I'm being shot to shit again by his bow Ashigaru. These guys are good in mass numbers, as I said. So he's taking a good amount out each time, enough to be worrying me a bit. And then he's going to charge in his Yari Ashigaru and Yari Sam, which is not good. I think I take one shot and then I just sort of charge them, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Ouch. So these guys are just going to continue to fire. And I switch targets for my red bear from his infantry to his bow Ashigaru because they really began to start worrying me at this point. He's also got the archery dojo at this point as well. He took it from me when he charged up the hill, and luckily his bow infantry have got quite low morale. These guys like some sort of virus, and they managed to wipe out my previous Red Bear infantry. Don't know where they've gone though. My spear levy decided to come back, but unfortunately they're going to break in a second because they're cowards. And luckily, his Yari Samurai decided to pussy out and run away. So yeah, I've got my spear levy back. Yeah. Oh, rocking the yellow morale bar. This is going to go so well. All I now have to do is charge down, kill his Yari Shigaru, and the game will be up. And reposition these guys. And oh no, fuck. We're just going to rout. Brilliant. So now it's just 100 Red Bear infantry versus about a good 200 Ashigaru. So at this point I was shitting myself. The battle was pretty much done. But all I really had to do was rout his guys. Now given that, oh, that was easy. Given that these are Ashigaru, they've got 4 morale, they're pretty shit. But given that my general has fled, and you know most of my army has just been utterly destroyed, it's going to have a negative impact. His general is dead, so it's still pretty bad. But at least they know that their general isn't a coward and didn't flee, whereas mine did. So this is where I actually got the idea from hiding your troops behind buildings. This is where I got the idea from. This should kind of be Battle 20 because this was the first one I did. I can't remember. So he's going to start picking at me now. Remember, he has got the archery dojo, which isn't good. And bang! My guy's immediately going to red morale bar. That is not good. I don't want that. And he's going to continue to pepper me. But my volleys are going to be more devastating. And this was really how the game just sort of pans out. Literally, we both just have 2 ranged units left, and it's a battle to who has got the highest morale, really. Yeah, this is where I got the idea of hiding behind buildings. You should have kind of put them about here, just behind this big building here, and then it would have caused a lot less damage, and he would have been able to shoot in an arc over. But at this point, I was screaming at the computer. I was crapping myself. I was like, ah, come on, come on, come on. I was just like, ah, please win, because it is on breaking point. My Red Bear infantry are just, and I decided to reposition them, which is probably a bad idea because I wanted to try and dodge some arrows, which I did. But you know, they've got the archery dojo, so you know. Anyway, I begin to continue to take pot shots, and finally they shatter. And there we go. Oh, look at the battlefield. Costly victory, I think so. And there you have it. Damn, that was a tough battle. I didn't really enjoy that too much. What I was planning on doing was, because it was a hilled environment, I wanted to layer my units. I wanted to put 1 unit down at the bottom, another gun unit just above, and then another unit just above them, so they would have been able to shoot over each other's heads. That's really what I was aiming at, but as you can see, it didn't quite work out to the way I planned. So, battle duration, 10 minutes. Okay. So, I mean, we were pretty even, really. So, let's rack up the kills. Oof, Red Bear infantry. These are probably the guys that lasted out throughout the whole match. I think they became a veteran unit. They must have done with 1,000 XP. Gonna go down. So, all my guys kind of did well, except from the shitty spear levy. And there you go. I mean, by Ashigaru, they cleaned house. Look at that. Combined, they got 272 kills. 71, sorry. 270 odd kills. That is damn good. That's about half his kill load. Okay. Well, I hope you've enjoyed number 21. And I will try and get another benchmark up soon. Well, not another benchmark, but I want to redo the one I already did, because the one that's up at the moment is crap. It's 35 minutes long. It's just the video quality is awful. I don't like it. Anyway, I will see you guys another day. Bye for now.